guys. I don't feel too great, so please just bear with me. We are going to the doctor today to check it out because we can't afford my daughter getting sick before this Friday. She's having a surgery. I'll get to that in a minute. I just wanted to show you guys. I have finished this. I did a couple of videos in between where I had like the top done and not the bottom, or a little bit of the bottom and the full top. I did not upload them because I never really got the time to upload it, and then once I started working on it, it didn't really matter anymore what was said in that video. So anyway, so I do have this done. I just need to get a frame for it, and that officially puts me ahead of previous years with Christmas, because this is a Christmas present for my boyfriend's family, for his Nana and Papa. And I'm sorry guys, I really don't feel well, and I really hope you guys can hear me. My voice is kind of cracking and it sounds horrible, so I do apologize for that in advance. But yes. So this is a Christmas present. I only really have his brother's children to do for Christmas. Like, I'm done with Christmas. And it is October 14th, and I am done with Christmas. I am absolutely proud of myself. I've been at least close, but not ever really fully done with Christmas by the middle of October. And I just have like 3 more things to buy, because for the kids, I'm really just buying, like, for the kids that aren't mine, I should say, I'm just buying one thing per child, because in previous years I have bought like numerous items, and and I'm not trying to be like, petty or whatever, but they've only gotten my children small, one minor thing. And I'm not trying to be petty, but I'm not about to put my all in if you're not going to put your all in. And it's not fair on my children that, they didn't get something from me because I was worrying about making it even between all the children. And in my family, we always made it even. So that I'm used to doing that. Like, honestly, every child had the even amount, regardless if they were ours or the cousins or whatever. And so with this whole, them giving them like small, not important stuff at all, I'm not doing it anymore. Because, stuff I've given them was, had their names on it, or it was a big item, I'm not doing it anymore. And so I'm doing one item per child, and it's gonna be a medium-sized toy, medium-sized whatever, because like I said, I'm not trying to be petty or trying to be like, oh well, you're not giving my children what I'm giving your children, so I'm not trying to be like that. It's just their attitude towards the way they treat my children, towards the way I'm supposed to treat theirs. And I can't do it anymore. I'm honestly just more focused on my children. So yes, my children have more stuff than what I'm giving the other ones, and I really don't care. Because see, how we do Christmas now, and I think I irritated his mom, because everybody goes to her house, stays the night Christmas Eve, and da 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 da. We don't. I refuse to. And I think it irritates her more than anything else that I refuse to do that. That I want Christmas in my home before we do anything else. And that's my prerogative. I am now the adult here. I can make that decision. And so how we do Christmas since we've gotten together is we wake up, or we do our Christmas Eve stuff. We get stuff ready for Santa, everything. And you find mommy's card. All right. Yeah. And we do all that. And then we wake up, do our Christmas morning routine. This will be the second year in a row that we've had matching pajamas. This year is not technically matching, but they're all Lion King themed, so I think it's cool. And that actually kind of just like fell into my lap by accident because I saw these two really cute Lion King jammies for the kids. I was like, oh my god, we can do Lion King jammies. I went over to the women's section. There were Lion King pants, and I was like, yeah, we're doing Lion King. I had to make a shirt for my boyfriend because I just couldn't find anything Lion King. And then all of a sudden, all this Lion King for men stuff started coming out, and I was like, really? So I actually had someone do a decal for me on a shirt or whatever. But anyway, so this obviously we were matching because it's like my mama bear. It was Papa Bear, Mama Bear, Sissy Bear, Baby Bear. And so this was obviously a matching. This is Christmas last year. So this will be our second year doing a matching theme. So we'll do our pictures in front of the tree with our matching outfits and whatever. And we'll do our stuff. Then we'll go over to his mom's or his aunt's house. She thinks it's better because she lives in one of those cookie cutter house places. And so she thinks that she's better than us. I really don't understand. The cookie cutter houses, they might have more square footage, but they're 2 stories. So the bottom square footage doesn't add up to what we have or what his mother has. Because we're a 1 floor house, and so is his mom's. So, anyway, then we do all that, go over there and do that, whatever. And apparently we have to alternate every other year of whose house we're going to. I mean, I really think we should stick it to one house that could fit everybody instead of one house every other year, and one of them 1 year won't fit everybody because we'll all be crowded on top of each other. But that's not my problem. That's not really even my choice, so I don't care. But we do all that, and we do Christmas afternoon, whatever, over there. I know it makes his mom mad because they end up having to wait because everybody else is over at her house. That's not my problem. I refuse to do it like that because this is my family. This is my life. The brothers want to put their family over there Christmas Eve night. That's their problem, not mine. I have Christmas Eve things that I started with my daughter when it was just me and my daughter. And I'm going to continue doing the Christmas Eve stuff that I was doing when it was just me and my daughter. Now, I only had 2 Christmases without my boyfriend because the first one, my daughter was in the hospital. Second one, he was just coming into the situation kind of thing. And so we really weren't, we were dating, but we weren't there exactly yet. Yes, we did spend a little bit of Christmas time together, but that morning it was just me and my daughter, and it was my Christmas stuff. So, now that I've rambled on about my Christmas, and I'm so sorry, guys. But yeah, so I'm very excited to be done with Christmas. I am. Oh, I know how I got there because I was talking about the kids. I am almost done with everybody. My kids are done basically. I just need his brother's kids done, and I'm done. And so it's kind of crazy to me to feel that way or say that, but I am actually done with Christmas. I already got my mother-in-law everything, her sister, her husband and their children, and grandchildren. Yeah. Grandchild, I should say. There's only one. But anyway, and I do the grandchild on that side because I know you're probably be like, why are you doing that many people? My son and that child were actually born just a couple months apart. And they look identical. They're both bald. Bald, bald, bald. And they play really well together. They're really cute together. They've got a very close bond together. They're basically second cousins. Yeah, they're second cousins. So they play like extremely well together. really, really close, and I wasn't exactly that close with my cousin, so if he has that closeness with his cousins, that's awesome. That being said, they don't really play with Breland. Um, the child's too young to understand that that's not her cousin by blood, but she is also a little too rough to be playing with Breland. They do get rough with each other, and Emerson can play back, and Breland cannot. So there's that situation going on. Anyway, so let me get some of this other stuff I wanted said done. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really not feeling well. I just wanted to get this said and done. Breland will be having a surgery on Friday. Now, I don't want to make it sound like it's a big thing. 'Cause, I mean, it technically is and it technically isn't. She has to get Botox done in her salivary glands. She's drooling way too much. It's horrible. It's a horrible amount of drool. She's even starting to choke on it now. So it's become a serious danger for her. And so they have to put Botox in her salivary gland somewhere around this area. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to happen. He told me he was just going to inject a needle into it. It's kind of scary sounding. But I mean, and one person's like, well, that's not a serious thing. Every time you go in for a surgery, any kind of surgery, it doesn't matter if it's on your foot, your head, your hand, any kind of surgery, it's serious. Because if they put you under and you don't come back, you're gone, So, I mean, anything could happen in a surgery. You don't even know what can happen in a surgery until it happens. So, it is serious because she is going under. She's going under anesthesia. And last time she went under anesthesia, she tried not to come back. Like, she really did. This will be her 4th surgery. She'll be 4 in November, and she's had 4 surgeries. So, yeah, that's kind of crazy to me. But I know she needed them. I know it's necessary because she's had eye surgery. She's had spinal tap, which they count as a procedure because they had to put her under. Sissy. She's had eyes, G-tube, and spinal tap. The salivary glands will be a 3rd or a 4th, and it's... Alright, sorry guys. I started feeling sick, so I had to take a moment. Anyway, as I was saying, my daughter is getting the surgery. People tell me that it's not important or whatever. It is serious, and just keep her in your thoughts. She should be in and out of the hospital that day, but in case they always have room for her. So her pulmonologist did give her the go ahead with the procedure. I'm sorry, guys. Really not feeling it. But they did give her the go ahead with the procedure to tell me that she was, her asthma has been amazing. He's sick too. And yes, I know it sounds crazy now that you just heard him screaming. But he's actually been like really laid back today. Like, I could tell he's sick because he's just like cuddling with me. And I'm like, alright. So, but yeah, so just keep her in your thoughts. Hopefully this will help a little bit. School will be starting with her soon. I can't believe it, but it's true. Yes, school will be starting. Trying to think what we all have going on. I know next week we're going on a haunted carriage ride of Charleston. And I don't mean Charleston, Virginia. It's not West Virginia, it's Virginia. No. Obviously, a lot of y'all know we're in South Carolina. And there's a Charleston in South Carolina. Which is where my daughter's daughters and MUSC and all of them are. Because that's where we go for all of our daughters' appointments. but there's like a haunted carriage ride of Charleston, and we've decided we were going to do that. Now, saying that, it's a horse carriage ride. I don't know what I was thinking, because as long as I can remember, I've been scared to death of horses. I've tried in past years to deal with them because my sister likes horses, and she started working with this one lady that has like a bunch of them, and I even helped her feed one time. And I said one time because the minute that the biggest horse that the lady had come trotting at me, I freaked out and ran. I mean, this thing looked like it was going to kill me. I was like, no, you can stay where you're at. I'm good. Thank you, though. So I really don't know what I was thinking. And now that I'm looking at all the pictures of this company, they're like, oh, you can pet the horse. No, really don't want to pet the horses, man. I'm scared to death at this moment, thinking like, what in the world was I even thinking? And plus, I'm a scaredy cat anyway, so why we thought this haunted carriage ride of Charleston the week before, or the weekend before Halloween, was an awesome idea, I don't really freaking know either. And obviously, Thursday night, the week after, we'll be going trick-or-treating as Woody, Jesse, Bo, and Buzz. My daughter and my son chose to be Jesse and Woody, and I'm Bo Peep. My boyfriend is Buzz. And it's actually kind of cute. We got all dressed up last weekend and took a couple pictures because I wanted to at least get a couple good ones, because usually I waited till last year on the day of Halloween to get the pictures, and it ended up being a total nightmare getting pictures, and they were just, I don't even know, it just wasn't a good idea to wait till the day of. So I decided, maybe if there wasn't the pressure of we're going to be out for a really long time kind of situation, maybe they would be more okay. And I think it's when my son started feeling bad, because he was kind of acting up a little bit, but we did get a couple of really good cute pictures. So that's awesome. At least I have that for memories. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I really just want to get this said and done, because now I can show you guys that I do have this done. My daughter is having a surgery. We are having a bunch of Halloween stuff coming up. Cannot believe that Friday is going to be a surgery day. Very scared of that. But anyway, so yes, school soon. Nervous on that too, but I know that she is wanting it. It looks like it's going to be a really nasty day, and we have to go out to the doctors. And trying to keep my son from my daughter today, because I'm trying to even be away from her, and I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm the only one here, so it's going to be really difficult, because I can't afford for her to get sick before Friday. Because if she's sick before Friday, they won't do the procedure. And honestly, she needs to get this done sooner than later, because it's getting really, really bad. And so I'm trying my best not to be near her. And that sounds terrible. Like, don't call me a terrible mom. I'm doing it for her benefit, not because I want to neglect her. I don't want to neglect her at all. So, like, don't give me hate on neglecting my kid. I'm not neglecting her. I am being a concerned mom on the fact of my child is disabled and needs a surgery on Friday, and both me and the little brother are not feeling great. So, yeah. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna end this because I can't remember what else I wanted to talk about, if there was anything else. If there was, I'll just make another video and there'll be a part 2, but I don't really think there was. I gotta clean up this mess that I have going on here, but I don't honestly feel that well to do it today, so I'll probably end up doing it next couple of days. When I get in the frame, I'll try to do a video, show you guys what it looks like in the frame. I think that's all I really got to say right now. I hope y'all have a lovely day, and please pray for me, y'all. I might have to put him down for a little bit of a nap so we're not cranky at the doctor's office. Bye, y'all.